While Welcome to Derry episode 4 deepened a sweet friendship between Ingrid and Lily, this could turn out to be a terrible misdirection that secretly links up to it. Chapter 2's infamously creepy Mrs. Kirsch. Welcome to Derry's opening scene saw Pennywise take the form of an entire car's worth of creepy family members. This proved that the entity is capable of some serious psychological trickery, and its forms aren't limited to the lepers, haunted paintings, and clowns seen in the two It movies. However, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone who has seen 1900's original It miniseries or 2019's sequel It, Chapter 2. Both see an adult Beverly visit the elderly Mrs. Kirsch, a Derry native who seemingly harbors some secret connection to Pennywise. Of course, it is soon revealed that Mrs. Kirsch is just another one of Pennywise's many forms, and the monster posed as the old lady to lure Beverly into its trap. Welcome to Derry's Ingrid could be It, Chapter 2's Mrs. Kirsch. While Welcome to Derry episode 4's goriest shock had nothing to do with Mrs. Kirsch, the It prequel still seems to have brought back the character in a subtle, harrowing way. When Lily was confined to an asylum, she struck up a friendship with Madeleine Stowe's seemingly kind orderly, Ingrid. Lily later met Ingrid for a coffee in a diner and spoke to her about the group's plan to take down Pennywise, with the sweet orderly offering her some vague advice and encouragement in return. However, it is worth noting that no one else is ever in the room when Lily talks to Stowe's character. First, the pair talk in an otherwise empty sanitarium room, then they meet alone at a diner. As such, although this would be a heartbreaking twist after Lily opened up to her, Ingrid might just be another one of the forms Pennywise has taken to mess with her. Specifically, Ingrid could be an early version of Mrs. Kirsch. When she talks to Lily, Ingrid never stops mentioning her dad, and Pennywise has already appeared as Lily's dead dad to screw with her head. Thus, Ingrid could be Mrs. Kirsch from It, Chapter 2 and the original 1990 miniseries, whose supposed father, Bob Gray, was revealed to be Pennywise's human form during Beverly's visit. Welcome to Derry episode 4 already hinted that Ingrid could be imaginary. While Welcome to Derry's most tragic storyline is the wrongful imprisonment and potential state-sanctioned murder of Ronnie's father, Hank, Lily's plight is also pretty devastating. After seeing her father get gruesomely killed in an industrial canning machine accident, Lily was sent to an asylum as a result of her erratic behavior. This leaves her in a catch-22, as she can't talk about Pennywise's presence without adults sending her back to the sanitarium, but she also can't ignore the evil entity's increasingly obvious presence. Lily has already been sent back to the asylum twice, once after Pennywise appeared in a jar of pickles to taunt her and again in episode 4's ending. Ingrid is just about the only adult character who has believed Lily when she spoke about Pennywise, but she's also never been in the same room as any character other than Lily. At best, she could be an imaginary friend Lily invented. However, this would prove that Lily really is unhinged, something Welcome to Derry has heavily discredited. As such, it seems much more likely that Ingrid is a form that Pennywise has taken to torment Lily personally, seemingly offering support only to lead her down the wrong path. If this is the case, it means that Pennywise is getting even stronger, as he is now able to pose as a human for hours at a time without reverting. Welcome to Derry's Ingrid and Mrs. Kirsch have one thing in common: movie stills DB. Pennywise appears as other people momentarily to mess with characters, but he never really takes on a whole personality and poses as a person for days or weeks at a time. That said, he can seemingly possess people who are otherwise alive and normal. This seems to be the case with both Mrs. Kirsch and Ingrid in It, Chapter 2 and Welcome to Derry, respectively. It seems unlikely that Mrs. Kirsch was always a demented clown monster, since she seemingly lived at the address where Beverly found her for years without incident before turning into Pennywise during their conversation. While Welcome to Derry's devastating character deaths offer enough trauma on their own, it could be the case that Ingrid's existence is another, subtler way for Pennywise to target Lily. Ingrid could be a normal human being, but the version of her that Lily sees may be possessed by Pennywise.